A lot of people are looking to add plant-based protein, fiber, and other nutrients to their diet, and a good way to do that is by using lentils. And I have just the recipe for you, my easy Mediterranean lentil salad. Lentils are my favorite legume if I had to pick one because they are so easy to work with. You don't have to soak them overnight or anything, just a quick rinse and you're good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and add our lentils. This is just 1 cup of black or green lentils that have been rinsed. So 1 cup of lentils will need 3 cups of water. I usually kind of eyeball it. You want to cover the lentils by about 1 inch at least. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're just gonna use a dry bay leaf, adding that here. I'm not gonna season yet. I'm gonna season it when I'm ready to make the salad. Lentils are a staple in my Mediterranean kitchen because of all their health benefits, but also they taste delicious. So this is already kind of coming to a boil. I'm gonna turn it down and cover it and just let it simmer until the lentils are tender. It should take about 20 minutes or so. We're gonna prepare the salad dressing right in the bowl. We're gonna start with the lemons. Catch the seeds. Oh yeah, thank you for coming. A nice lemony situation right here. On their own, lentils are pretty neutral tasting, and a lot of people think they're kind of boring, and that's because they've never tried them the Mediterranean way, which means a nice big flavor party. We've got a couple garlic cloves minced or pressed. You can start with just 1 garlic clove if you're unsure, and then a nice big pinch of kosher salt and a black pepper, and one of my favorite new spices, Urfa Biber or Urfa pepper, which is Turkish and it's so good. It's a deep purple reddish pepper. It has a tad of a smoky scent to it. It adds just enough heat, but it has that hint of smokiness and hint of sweetness. It's so delicious. If you haven't tried it yet, you are in for a treat. So we're gonna add a nice big pinch of that Urfa Biber or Urfa pepper in here. Biber.
Justin Pepper.
Yeah, it's really actually, you know what? Yeah, I guess it's Justin Pepper. I don't know. Justin Bieber. Urfa Biber. And Biber means pepper in Turkish. We're gonna drizzle the olive oil. And we're gonna whisk as we drizzle. And this action will emulsify the dressing. So it's nice and rich and has a little bit of a thicker consistency. It smells delicious. So now we're kind of ready to put this whole party together. Very easy. Let's check on our lentils. Ooh, yes. This is one recipe you can't use red lentils for. The red lentils will completely collapse and kind of turn into mush and kind of soup. And that's why we use red lentils a lot for soup. But for this recipe, you want the lentils to be tender, but they need to still hold their shape. That's why I'm using green lentils or black lentils. That would work too. We're gonna go ahead and drain our lentils. Nice facial every day. Check this out. So this is 1 cup of lentils that we cooked. You don't need the bay leaf anymore. Thank you for coming. And we're gonna just let our lentils sit for a minute. They can cool. I want them to still be a little bit warm when they hit my bowl because then they would absorb more of the flavor. So we're gonna just let them cool just a tad before we add everything in. I'm gonna chop my beautiful herbs here so we're ready to throw everything together. Chop up your fresh mint. And people forget that in cooking the Mediterranean way, our herbs are not just a little garnish. They are really a main ingredient. And so that every bite will taste fresh and bold, absolute deliciousness. And we're going for parsley. And this is one of those recipes that are super forgiving. So if you don't have mint, you can just do more parsley. You can do other veggies, So definitely don't feel like you couldn't make it your own. I do leave some of the stem on the parsley, gives it a lot more flavor. Point your knife down and chop like a pro. So we've got our fresh mint, fresh parsley, good things. Let's see here. This is another thing about this lentil salad that I absolutely love. You can make the lentils ahead of time. Keep them in your fridge. Work on this whenever. It's so easy to prepare ahead, great for lunch. It's a whole package, really. We're gonna go in with our warm-ish lentils. Oh yeah. Toss them in this delicious dressing. Going in with the beautifully chopped veggies. I like to use a couple different colors, so we have yellow and red bell peppers. And then we have cucumbers. And we have a couple of green onions. I like to use both the white and green part. See this? I mean, how gorgeous does it look? Now we're gonna go ahead and add our beautiful herbs. Nice shower.
Is that required that you have to start?
I think, yeah, I feel like you gotta go here. It just feels good. It feels good to shower your salad with herbs. I'm gonna toss this party together. And this is why I said it's great to make the salad ahead, because you can just leave it in the fridge a good few minutes, half hour, overnight. And the more these things sit together, the better it's gonna taste. So it's a great, great one for those meal prep mavens out there. So look at it. How beautiful does this look? But it smells great because I'm still smelling a bit of that Urfa Biber or Urfa pepper. The slight smokiness, slight boldness. It's got so much crunch and flavor. And the lentils with all the veggies, it's perfect. So now that the salad sat for a few minutes, I wanna give it a taste. And I think it's gonna be epic. All right. So good. No, I'm serious. So this will feed a crowd. I usually make it for my family, sometimes for dinner, no big deal. And we always have leftovers. So it's actually a good one to make ahead if you wanna kind of plan your lunches for the week. Perfect recipe to do that. And if you love this one, make sure you check out my Mediterranean chickpea salad next. Grab the recipe for my Mediterranean lentil salad over on themediterraneandish.com. I will see you later. Ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Oh, oh, oh.